What's going on, everybody? It's your boy DK Bones. Anyways, happy Halloween, everyone. I'm gonna do a quick stream before I go on a stream with Rockefeller and Sci-Fax and Mr. Angel. I guess some other people. I wanted to do a stream earlier this week, but I had some health issues and doing okay now. But I wanted to do a stream, just put my name out there and see if I can get some more followers. It's gonna be a quick stream. Got some politic stuff going on. There's all this crap off my bag on Facebook. Anyways, open my stream up again. Don't find anybody that is dealing with any kind of spousal abuse or any kind of abuse at all from significant other or family member or anyone. Put in my phone number. I believe they're building a website for this, but if you need help, again, here's their number. All right, let's get into the show. Well, I guess semi-show. I guess this drops this next week sometime, the 7th. The Frankenstein by Guillermo del Toro. I guess this is the last trailer that they had out, but I wanted to show this because I'm interested. Let's make it bigger. Let's see if I can make it bigger. Here we go. All right.
I must confess, I never considered what would come after creation.
This looks pretty intense. He's getting attacked by his own creation. Frankenstein's getting attacked by, because the creator is Frankenstein now, so they changed it in this movie, but it's getting, the artist.
You, the great Victor Frankenstein. You made a mistake.
And I'm told that he did not use a bunch of special effects. It was all, well, not all. He tried to use as much creative art to it and not special effects to this movie.
I created something truly horrible.
Not something. Someone.
And it seems like this Frankenstein is a little bit more intelligent than the other Frankensteins that previous movies that we've seen. So.
This was the way of the world. It would hunt you and kill you just for being who you are.
I like the visuals in this. And it doesn't look like the regular Frankenstein we know it to be. It looks like the guy from Dr. Manhattan to me it looks like Dr. Manhattan from whatever that movie is in DC. My brain's fried this week. Sorry, folks.
I've not yet finished. Much more carnage will ensue.
This looks really good. I believe it's coming to theaters. We'll check at the end of this, but this looks good if it's coming to theaters. Also selected theaters and on Netflix November 7th. This looks good. This looks really good. Hopefully it doesn't disappoint. So I guess it comes out November 7th in the theaters, but when does it come on to stream? Selected theaters on October 17th, which is on to Netflix. So it's in the theaters right now, selected theaters. But Netflix, it will come on November 7th. I have to check my local theaters to see about this, but yeah, I'm looking forward to this. I definitely will be watching this. I'm not a big horror fan. It is the season, but it looks partly like Cyborg and everything else. I don't know how you feel about that. Not your traditional Frankenstein, but this is what the Frankenstein they have for this movie looks like. So your comments and let me know what you think about that. A lot more of my stuff is going to be either sports or political mumbo jumbo, that's what I want, or entertainment. So everybody's been talking about this the past week. Our homegirl, well, your guys' homegirl, Sydney Sweeney, goes viral for 3 see-through dress World Series hot dog. I didn't see the World Series hot dog promo. Yeah, I'm just trying to get this off of there. There we go. But she was at the World Series the other day, and the Dodgers lost. But I'm gonna have to do something with her being there. But it's her on the left, on the right. And yeah, and she's a beautiful woman. Beautiful woman. But this is what she's going viral for. This video. I don't know if I'm gonna get hit on YouTube for showing this, but yeah, I'm not gonna play the video. But anybody can go and watch her viral pictures from the awards. I don't even know awards. It's a variety awards, Power of Women event. Oh, Power of Women event. So she decided to wear this to the Power of Women event. Yeah, Sharon Stone that was with her. Jamie Lee Curtis took pictures with her. Christy Martin. But yeah, but this is her new movie coming out that does not look anything like her. But she is the talk of the town right now with her see-through dress. Again, I'm not going to play the video, get myself in trouble. But going from Sydney Sweeney to Nelly Furtado, this sucks because she put on weight. She's an older woman, put on weight, and she's going to quit music. I don't know if it's because her voice is not the same or just because people are body shaming her. Nelly Furtado announces she will quit music and performing amid body shaming comments. I don't know why. I think she's beautiful. The singer announced she would no longer perform and release music after 25 years in the music industry, which is horrible because the whole they pick and choose who they want to body shame and who they want to promote. I've decided to step away from performance for a foreseeable future and pursue some other creative and personal endeavors that I feel would be better suited this next phase of my life. I enjoy my career immensely. I still love writing music as I have always seen it as a hobby, and I was lucky enough to make it a career. Identify as a songwriter forever. Right now, it comes as a wave of online comments and media articles about. Well, I'm one of the people that promote you. I think you're beautiful. You're older. Like, yeah, you're not the thin, like, what you were before, but this is who you are, man. And people need to shut the hell up. I don't want to get hit by plane, but people need to shut up. I mean, they were up there promoting, what's her name? The girl that was in Star Wars and she lost weight recently or whatever. But anyways, body shaming, Nelly Furtado, they need to get a life. Let's see some of the comments. What do I miss? I miss the way that I viewed the world before I knew too much about it. Bastards, you hit her to preface of Nelly. Yeah, she's a beautiful woman, man. Yeah, but she's older. I don't get it. I mean, some of these people are freaking a-holes on her and talking crap about her. But yeah. Some people just need to get a life. So Nelly Furtado, yeah, my support. I think other people support you. Forget all these negative people out there. Just keep doing what you're doing. Don't quit because of these idiots out here. Period. Anyways, let's talk about some politics. We got our boy, Chicago mayor. A reporter and an illegal alien from Nigeria grabbed a woman on the north side last week, bashed her into the sidewalk, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. Let's hear what the mayor of Chicago, if he condemns this kind of action.
Well, the real Chicagoans that I talk to, that I communicate with, mostly black and brown, actually, tell me that you don't seem to know the difference between illegal aliens and real Chicago citizens. They feel that you are siding with the illegal aliens over them in their communities. And okay. Sadly,
William, let's get to the question.
Let's get to the question. The real question is simply this. I don't know how to make it any more direct. An illegal alien from Nicaragua grabbed a woman on the north side last week, bashed her head into the sidewalk, knocked her unconscious, and raped her. If that had been your wife, Stacey.
Okay, all right, we're not going to answer it. Thank you. Right. Thanks, William.
All right.
Would you want ICE to deport her?
All right. Let's move on.
They don't care, man.
Let's move on.
Answer the question as a man, not as mayor, but as a man. Would you want
thanks. Thank you.
And that's the thing. That's the problem. That's the problem. And it's like there's an agenda here, which we all probably don't see what they're trying to do with these illegal aliens and these thugs and everything else out there, and the crime, crime that's happening here in the United States and these blue cities that they're not trying to protect the American citizens. This person right here, this mayor, and a lot of politicians, they have protective security around them 24/7, but they don't care about your U.S. citizens. Especially in Illinois, you're not allowed to carry a weapon or conceal carry or anything. You have to depend on the public police department. But most of the public police department is protecting these fools. And by the time they get to you, you're either dead, you're injured, or whatever. But they don't care about us, man. They definitely do not care about the people that are supposed to be taken care of. From this con artist on to this con artist, and I want to apologize in advance for the language that goes on in this video. This is an older video. I think it's like a year or so old or whatever. But this lady is a freaking scammer, and she's trying to scam the wrong dude, and he's going off on her. I don't know if this is real, but this is her.
You need $20,000. You ain't $20,000 material.
Is that too small? Should I increase it? Do you think
Man,
I should
increase what? Increase the fuck what?
the $20,000?
You look. I ain't gonna lie. The only thing I'm finna increase is my motherfucking fist across your goddamn face. That's what the fuck. That's what's about to get increased.
Yeah, again, I apologize for the language. Mama, forgive me for playing this, but there's scammers out here like this, man. And I don't know if this is real. I don't know if it's AI or, but for somebody like her to try to scam people for a phone or whatever else, this is what happens out here, guys. These phone calls, emails, text messages to scam hardworking people, and they try to go after the elderly, but they do it around like certain times a year or two. They do it tax season, right after the holidays are over, right before the holidays, during the holidays, and they do it occasionally during the year. But keep your eyes open for people doing stuff like this.
Cause your strong mouth ass, you finna piss me off. Your ass weak.
Shout out to my girl Emily Kruger. Look for her channel. She does a lot of streaming. She's an Arizona State fan, which the Devils. You guys are all right. Go Buckeyes on my end, but look at her streams. She does a lot of stuff with coloring and characters and stuff and drawings. So check out Emily Kruger. Shout out to you. But yeah, keep your eyes out on people like this, man. This is horrible.
Speaking of teeth, I don't understand that shit, right? And you getting on this bitch, or you getting on this bitch asking for fucking galaxies, and you don't got no fucking paper.
Galaxy is just $15.
Look, listen, I don't know what the fuck you saying, but all I know, you ain't getting a motherfucking dime.
And that's the thing, is like these people. Oh, okay. Your grandpa played at Ohio State back in the day. All right. Oh no. I try to support everybody, Emily. I love the community, and I'm just starting out. I only have like 61 followers, 63 followers, or whatever. But just try to support everybody. But yeah, scammers like this, guys, keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. These fools are out here.
And look.
And the thing is she did a video chat with this dude, and that makes it worse. It's like, at least put somebody that you're gonna be like, oh, all right, yeah, maybe, because us guys, we're idiots. Where we're like, oh yeah, visuals, like big boobs, big booty, or whatever. But this girl is hideous.
I tell you this right here.
Let me see your level.
What you mean, see my level? Girl, what?
She's somebody, see, let me see your level. So she's like, oh yeah, you ain't about nothing. You don't got money or nothing.
Fuck that. What my level got to do with anything? Girl, I ain't no motherfucking eat.
I want to know if you'll be able to send me Galaxy.
Oh, baby.
Yeah, she's like, oh, I want to see if you be able to send me money. It's like your credit. Let me see your credit, so you see if you be able to send me money.
I can send you a galaxy. Hey, listen, I can send you a fucking galaxy, but I can send you a fucking dentist first. Matter of fact, I'm about to call immigration. That's what the fuck I'm finna do. Cause you're motherfucking scamming hard-working U.S. citizens out their motherfucking money, and your bitch ass can't even speak fucking English. You dumb bazooka bullet head bitch. You pissing me the fuck off.
Yeah, so be on your P's and Q's, everyone. There's people out there trying to scam you for your money. So if they're scamming for your votes, this fool out here at ESPN, Ryan Clark, is another freaking race baiter. And I said it, yeah, he's a race baiter. I don't know how ESPN still has him on, but they use him as a token black man, because he goes around goes along to get along kind of a thing, and he always spits some kind of racist bull crap to stir the pot. And this guy doesn't speak any common sense at all, And for him to say this stuff about, I've blocked people on my Facebook, and I will continue to block people on my social media about Charlie Kirk, because even if you disagree with a person politically, you can't agree with somebody being killed. Period. Period. And so, to say these evil things about this, if people will say evil things about like Martin Luther King or Malcolm X or anybody else, it would be an uproar the way he's speaking about this man that's dead. And he wouldn't say it to his face if he was alive. And that's point blank, period. This guy, Ryan Clark, is a freaking coward. He talks out of his butt all the freaking time. And I don't know why ESPN still has him on the air. Well, I guess I understand why they slam him there, because he's a freaking token black man, because he's going to agree with anything they say.
First off, it's the second most ridiculous thing he said this week. The first was standing on campus and saying he wanted to put a statue up of somebody that doesn't represent the.
And look at Stephen A's fist, because Stephen A's face fist, because he knows this fool. He's talking out of his butt. Just look at the picture. Just stare at that for a minute. He's like, "Well, you're digging yourself a grave because people are going to freaking bury you." Just look at him. He's a freaking idiot, man.
People of Louisiana, doesn't represent the players and the students at LSU, doesn't represent the executives that work there. That was the first dumb thing he said this week. This is the second dumbest, right? Amongst a lot of dumb things that he says. Scott Woodard, for whatever he is.
Stephen A's still looking at him crazy, man. Still looking at him crazy. And if I was Pete, what's his face, from NFL Network, I have no respect for Ryan Clark the way you disrespected me on air, man. Ryan Clark is a freaking idiot, man. Idiot.
Is a man who got Jay Johnson, right? Last I checked, the 2025 Louisiana State University Tiger baseball team was in the White House getting the GAT recently, right? He was there in 2019 when it's one of the greatest college football teams of all time.
This dude is a straight race baiter, man. Straight race baiter. And if he was white, there would be no question he would be off the air. Disney would have him off the air, period. But since he's black and he fits the narrative for what they want, he's on there. But he's a freaking idiot.
He also was there when he said, you know what, we're going to go out and get Kim Mulkey, right? She brings a championship to the school with Angel Reese and with Flau'jae Johnson. And so to me,
and he bring up Angel Reese. She's straight garbage. She's just a token. She's not a token. Period.
This is another situation of politicians poking their nose into things that they don't know about. And I honestly believe it was so he can get in front of a microphone and say, look at this connection I have to the president, and he likes to pick winners so he could placate to somebody he.
When you see what's the name's arms folded, he knows, man. He knows. He plays both sides, Stephen A.
Idolizes. You don't know nothing about football. There's enough going on in the state of Louisiana that needs to be fixed for its constituents. Well, I don't need you tweeting on Saturday night about what's going on in Tiger Stadium. There is too many issues happening right there under your nose that ain't got nothing to do with sports. Scott Woodard is a good man. Scott Woodard is a man that cares about LSU. In the greatest times, back in the day, he understood what it was like to be a part of a winner, and he's brought more winners back to the school. He didn't miss because Brian Kelly wasn't capable. He missed because Brian Kelly was no longer willing. Brian Kelly was no longer tapped in. Brian Kelly didn't care if the people of Louisiana cared about him, and he didn't care if the players knew that he cared about them. That's where it went wrong. Not in picking a man who was the winningest all-time coach in Notre Dame history. And so for me, it's emotional, clearly, and it pisses me off, but Scott Woodard deserves to pick the next head coach, and the governor should stay out of it.
I don't know where that left off at, but yeah, Louisiana is strictly Republican, man. I don't like, yeah, the whole thing. Like, you're a freaking idiot, Ryan Clark. Like, the look on Stephen A's face the whole time is telling point blank. Ryan Clark, thank you. Come again. All right, going on some more sports. Sorry, guys, if I'm not going into pop culture. But this is the Miami Dolphins this season. I'm a 49ers fan, if you can tell by my stuff behind me. But I live in Florida, and I always try to support some kind of Florida team. I like Miami. I like Tampa. Jaguars, but this is sad, man. Listen to this guy.
But the it's pretty simple. Like you got I think a red zone.
Now listen to how this guy talks. Would you follow him onto a football field, basketball court, baseball field, into battle, any job environment? If this is your leader talking to you, or your management, your supervisor, how would you feel? This guy is not a motivator at all. At all. At all. He got his title from being a kind of a football analyst when he was the 49ers with Kyle Shanahan, and it worked out the first couple of years because he had Tyreek Hill and they did all those schemes and everything, but he's not a motivational speaker at all.
Turnover, you have a red zone turnover on downs, you have a backed up turnover and a missed field goal, and generally it's a bad omen to be very capable of being in the lead and being behind, getting 6 points in the first half, with having I think 2/3 time of possession, if I remember correctly, roughly. And
this is not what I did a video or a stream on coaches back in the day, 80s, 90s, early 2000s, and Denny Green, Herm Edwards, Bill Parcells, Bill Walsh, George Seifert. You keep going on. And it's not even just in football. These coaches don't demand respect from these players, and he's soft, man, soft like toilet paper.
And that's setting up for failure. And we're -3, and they were 3 for 3 in the red zone, and we didn't score a touchdown. So there was elements of the.
Gosh, this guy's so soft. I'm gonna play some more. I'm gonna use the restroom real quick. But I'm gonna play some more while I'm in the restroom.
The football confidence, created last week, but the bottom line is you have to cross your T's and dot your I's in the National Football League, or you get made pay. So it's a very, very disappointing, and unfortunately we're gonna have to sit on that disappointment for 10 days. I know the locker room would like to go play another Thursday night game in 4 days to get this bad taste out of their mouth, but these are the things that will constantly occur in the National Football League. You won't like the results if you have those major elements minus in the red zone and minus in turnovers. It's going to be a long day.
You mentioned after the Browns game that it had looked like players' frustrations got in the way of execution, and considering the miscues in the first half tonight, was the result, I guess, something similar as what happened in that Cleveland game?
No, I think this game, I think, like I said before, if you are winning football but not scoring points and turning it over, and you're.
So I wanted to use the restroom, and half the stuff this dude said. Yeah, he's not motivating anybody. The reporters, it's like they just let him keep going and on and on and on.
Eventually, it's hard to just beat teams for 4 quarters. Eventually, they're gonna.
What did he just say?
said before, if you are winning football but not scoring points and turning it over, and you're eventually it's hard to just beat teams for 4 quarters.
If you're not winning, no, let's just run out one back one more time.
And turning it over, and you're eventually it's hard to just beat.
Say it with your chest, bro. Like, look, man, we turned the freaking ball over. We're not scoring points. We're not blocking. Our schemes aren't working. Like, say it with your chest, man. Don't say defeated. Like, it feels like he knows he's gonna get fired, man. And for the organization to say, yeah, he's gonna finish this year out, is defeating for a player. I'll be like, I don't want to play for this guy. I don't want to work for this guy, man. Period. If this is my leader, why the hell do I want to work for a person like this?
Teams for 4 quarters. Eventually, they're gonna fight back and have some success. I thought that's what the third quarter was, and I think what was different was that guys really they sustained that, and then defensively specifically, I thought we got a couple stops after that third quarter, and we weren't able.
I know I say that a lot, but when you're out in public media, you're making all this money, you're the head coach of an organization, you need to be demanding, like proper, well-spoken, because if you're well-spoken to the media, it carries on to your players and the organization, where you're like, you know what, we got a crappy season going on. The plays aren't working right. We might have to switch the quarterback out, blah, blah, blah. But if you see from, let me see if I find it. The freaking Dolphins are screwed, man. They gotta pay what's his face out for a long while. Tua, for the next like 4 or 5 years. Like, this year is like 36 million, then it goes up to 40, 50, almost 60 the next couple of years. But they're screwed, man. The Dolphins are freaking screwed. And that's the main reason why they fired the GM. Stephen A. put out some bull crap about I agree. They should have fired the GM, they should have fired the coach and put somebody else in there. But it's some shady stuff going on with the Dolphins organization. I don't think it's all racial, but I believe he should be fired. Tua should be benched, and they need to figure some stuff out, what's going on. But they can't bench Tua because they paid him all that money even after all the concussions. But let's continue with this guy.
Able to overcome some self-inflicted stuff offensively, and didn't have quite the game we were expecting on team. So I think it was a different feel. There was a lot more venom towards the expectation of, like.
I mean, do you feel motivated? I don't feel motivated. Anything he's saying is like he has arms behind his back. He feels defeated. He knows that his end is coming. And the thing is go out there strong, man. You're a grown ass man. And I think if the way you're talking to the media right now is the way probably you were talking to your players. And your players don't believe anything. And their play last night proved they quit on you. And coming from preseason, when Detroit was doing their scrimmages with you guys and saying how soft you guys were, it proves it. This all proves it.
Like, even still after their first touchdown drive in the third quarter, I think our team felt like they were going to win. So it's each game.
That's on you. If their team thinks they're going to win, you got to motivate your freaking players and say, "Look, man, this guy's out there talking all this bullshit on us. Let's get out there and at least fight, man. Even if not the better team, you still fight."
Game's different, but this was a different way to lose.
After the Larry Borum false start on 4th and 1, you were clearly irate. Was that at the officials, at Larry, or what was going on?
That was that self-inflicted wounds that we've been putting such an emphasis on, all things related to our operation.
This guy, man, it's so hard to listen and talk to him. Listen to him talk. Listen and talk to him. Listen and hear him talk. Dude, say it with your chest, dude. You're a freaking coach of an NFL organization, man. You can't be this way, man.
And in a critical fourth and 1, where we were pretty fired up about the defensive look. It was what we were calling the play for, and that's flat out a controllable that.
Dude, my freaking wife gets more hyped up on a freaking couch than you do in this freaking press conference, dude. Like, you got to be freaking animated. Like, look, man, I'm like, you got to sell yourself, because this is it. This is it. You're going to get fired. And in this season, nobody's going to be looking for you now, unless the Dolphins are going to keep you on, which they probably will with their poor things they've been doing. But who wants to go to this organization if they keep this dude? What players wants to play for a coach like this?
Our team knows that keeps you from winning. So I was irate at nothing but our self-inflicted wound.
Went into the decision to go for it on 4th and 2 near the end of the first half, and can you tell us about the play call and result from your perspective?
So, I really thought that we needed to. It's always dangerous when you are.
He has to be on some fucking. My bad. Pardon me, Mom, if you see this message again. This dude has to be on some kind of freaking drugs. I'm trying to clean up my language, everyone, because of my mom, and I respect my mom, and I love my mom, and I don't want to get in trouble with my mom. Even though I'm 47 years old, going to go 48, my mom still probably put me over her knee and spank me. But this dude, he's frustrating, period.
Theoretically beating a team and you don't have a lead, or it's very dangerous just because the ebbs and flows of the National Football League. So we had a constant.
I'm only 5 minutes and 15 seconds into this press briefing. I don't think I'm gonna pay the whole thing, but yeah, this guy is frustrating. Let's go.
Concept that
thinking about going solar, but not sure whether it's worth it for your home. Well,
of course.
Before you get quotes, there are 3 things you need to know about going solar, and one easy way to find them out.
Sorry about that, guys. Let's go. Of course, we get the.
Number 1. You need to know how much solar you'll need to eliminate your electricity bill completely.
It's about solar.
2. You need to know how much solar you can actually fit on your.
Anyways, I think he's basically telling me I played too much of this dude. According to Adam Schiff, Dolphins head coach Mike Daniel will remain on Dolphins for the remainder of the season per sources, which is dumb. All the ads, include his head coach. basically on what we said. Freaking Charles Barkley. Yeah, idiots. And then we can go on to some of the plays of the freaking game last night. I didn't even watch it because it wasn't worth the watch. Look at this fool. He's not even trying to throw a Hail Mary. Look. Clean pocket. Throw it. Soft, man. Tua is soft, man. Soft as tissue. All right, enough about the Dolphins. I just pointed them out because there's one of the teams I would root for down here in Florida. Again, I'm a big 49ers fan. Bang Bang and Iron Gang. But I want to play some little streams. This is myself and my sister's favorite meme from college football promos.
No,
Hey, when you
I use more product than anybody.
When you and Tim go get your hair done, what y'all tell them? Like to the left or the right?
No, I tell them go number 2 all the way up to a fade and just give me a faux hawk, man. It's a faux hawk.
Look, homeboy right here. Daryl telling, oh yeah, just do a little fade, a little faux hawk. And great clown this dude right here, man. This is the funniest thing. I don't know how old this video is, but this thing is, every year I see it, it cracks me up.
Bro, number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell him?
He's like, Paul, what do you tell him? Like, it's time to go, man. Just let it go, bro. Let it go. You let this, like my hair, like, come on. I shaved my hair. I had my stepdaughter cut my hair, but you like your stuff is like this. My hair like this, man. I'm gonna put some on. I'm like, look, man, I don't want this hair no more, man. If this is what it is, let it go. And they clowning them. They clowning them like crazy.
Hey,
just a little off the sides. Just a little bit off the side.
Lead the sides. Lead the sides.
Lead the sides.
I always tell them, I said, leave a little bit on the top.
Oh,
no.
That's the funniest thing ever. I gotta play it one more time.
Hey,
I use more product than anybody.
When you and Tim go get your hair done, what y'all tell them? Like to the left or the right?
No, I tell them go number 2 all the way up to a fade and just give me a faux hawk, man. It's a faux hawk, bro.
Number 2.
Hey, Paul, what do you tell him?
And it was Tim Tebow that said that. Hey, Paul, what do you tell him?
Hey,
just a little off the sides. Just a little bit off the sides.
Lead the sides.
That's my what? That's like my go-to if I'm having a bad day. Watch that video. I got 0 people watching now, but that's my go-to right there, man. Anyways, we'll go back to the Dolphins. I guess I should have played this before I played that. This was a poor call on officials, and this is what makes it hard to watch football, college or pro. These officials making these calls right here. Yeah, he doesn't even watch. He didn't even trip the dude, man. That's a horrible call. Yeah. And that's what makes it hard, especially with the NBA bull crap going on, with the gambling stuff on. And I mean, everybody expected Dolphins to lose this game, especially Lamar coming back. Dolphins suck. Tua sucks. Coach sucks. Just the team sucks. But to make some call like that, that's pitiful, man. Pitiful. And you're like, yeah, the coaching sucks. And then you have your boy. Let's see if I can get it audio coming up. This is Tua giving a speech.
Hey, we got 60 minutes.
You got 60 minutes, all right? And listen.
60 minutes tonight. 4 hours.
60 minutes, 4 hours. Now, I don't know if he's like accumulating that into like, okay, yeah, 60 minutes of football because it's 4 quarters, and then like 4 hours because you got commercials, all this other stuff in between. But listen to the players around him when they like, he's not getting these guys hyped at all.
Okay, 4 hours of making that video. Hey, once we get out there, let's light the gate and let's go do what we do best. Let's go.
Nobody's even crowded around him, man. Like they're all spread out. So it goes from the coach to the quarterback. And nobody believes. They're not even hyped up. They're like, game. Like, listen to them.
Let's do what we do best. Let's go. Come on. See it. Let's do what we do.
That's it's horrible, man. And I hate the crush on the Fins like that, the Dolphins like that, but that's soft. I don't get into it. I don't get it. To get into real, it's not just because I'm a 49ers fan, but this is my boy LT talking about the real GOAT. Not Tom Brady, but the real GOAT. Here we go.
Joe Montana. I'm not going with Tom Brady.
Why?
Because Joe is the GOAT. You can't compare Joe and Brady, man. 2 different eras, 2 different days.
And that's the thing, it's 2 different eras. And you guys don't understand that. 2 different eras, how the game was played. Quarterbacks were getting hit. Corners were challenging receivers down the field. And it was an intense game where you wouldn't have all these pussy ass calls. Sorry, mama. Punk ass calls going on the field.
Damn sports. When I played, you could hit quarterbacks, you could bury them. Joe took those hits from me, from Reggie, from the monsters of the Midway, and he still got up and won Super Bowls.
Exactly. He took hits. These quarterbacks you can't even touch them. You got to put a pillow down for them. For certain these quarterbacks, Mahomes and all this stuff, and you're like elite and all this stuff. Like we don't like OGs and stuff. We know Mahomes ain't crap, man. He's not crap compared to these quarterbacks back in the day. Quarterbacks that didn't even win Super Bowls, he couldn't compare it to.
Brady, look, I respect the man. He's great. But let's be honest, he played in a league where you touch the QB and they throw a flag. You bring that dude to the 80 seconds or 90 seconds, we'd knock the GOAT out of him real
We knock the GOT out of him right away.
quick. Joe was different. He stood in that pocket knowing somebody like me was coming for his head. And he still delivered the ball perfect, calm, ice cold. That's not numbers. That's heart. Yep. That's toughness. Yep. That's greatness you can't fake. In my book, in that savage era, Joe Montana is the GOAT, no question.
That's the thing, is not even just with football, but like period. Like to deal with certain situations the way men deal back in the day, or now, compared to now, it's not the same. Period. Not the same at all. Like you deal with heartaches and everything else, and you just keep going with the flow. Go with the punches. You keep going, man. You got to keep going, and that's why I think Joe Montana. I mean, even though I'm bang bang Niner gang, compared to Brady, it's no comparison. No comparison. The way that the game is played right now, and the stats and everything are freaking bull crap compared to what it was back in the day, because you don't have anybody challenging these freaking corners at all. All right, in my last segment, funny stuff. I'm probably going to get hit for this big time, but this is funny as hell. Let's play it. Oh, wait a minute. And the volume up. Let's go back. See the girls. I guess those are the villains right there. But this is hilarious as hell. And this is probably old as hell, but I find this hell funny. Rugburn. White Mamba. Buzzcock. Wretches.
Okay, what in damnation is this?
That is funny as hell. Anyways, thank you all for watching. The Bone is talking. Emily Kruger, thank you for tuning in. I don't have a lot of people, but my again, my friend, if you're any abusive relationship, children or any kind of abusive relationship, my friend, this is our number. I know they're going to start a website. As soon as I find a website that they're going to do, it can help you. It's in the state of Florida. I think also in parts of Georgia also. But again, reach out if you need help. So that is my stream for tonight. I'll be on SciFacts and Rockefeller's stream. Rockefeller's stream is coming up at, I think, at 8 o'clock Eastern time. But again, hit me up, like, subscribe. I'm gonna be doing my my last video was on James Bond, Dr. No. I got my From Rush to Where Love video coming out soon. This weekend sometime. It might be tonight, it might be Sunday night, it might be Saturday night. Got a lot of things going on. But again, happy Halloween, everyone. Live long and prosper, and I will hit you guys up.